Our business for item number 1 is limited for 1 hour. However, we have consumed and utilized more than 20 minutes. However, taking the advantage and leverage of the chair, I want to take the consent of the House.
There was certain incident being taken place at Longluk under Longluk district. One garment of Nagaland primary school, Longluk, was forcefully occupied by Assam police, which were officially located the polling station of our state assembly election as well as the parliamentary elections. Situation was not conducive in the particular area. And as the Minister in charge of Home Development, we were hearing stories.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I raise to initiate the discussion on matters of urgent public importance under Rule 50. There has been a lot of medical negligence report throughout the state. And therefore, I have initiated this discussion in order to create awareness to the government, department, health, family health and health department, including doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers, that if any steps or measures can be taken up to protect the interests of the common man and the patients by and large. Mr. Speaker, sir, as I stated, negligence is defined as the omission to do something which a reasonable man, guided upon those considerations which ordinarily regulate the conduct of human affairs, or doing something which is a prudent and reasonable man would not do. Negligence is culpable, that is punishable. Carelessness conduct, which involves an unnecessarily great risk of causing harm to another.
Good morning, honorable members. I now call the House to order. Let us begin our business. Item number 1, questions.
And on several occasions we have taken this. I had written to Honorable Prime Minister also and discussed with him. And even jointly, I remember the department, myself, Deputy Chief Minister, and some of us, we met the Minister in charge, Nitin Gadkari. And he told us that the National Highway declaration is in the hands of Honorable Prime Minister. And that is awaited. So we requested that while we are waiting for that, why not you sanction under any head? Then I proposed that why not you give some fund from Bharat Mala? And he agreed actually. but he did not give. That's how we have no option, but from the state plan, though budget was not there, we gave additionality of 30 crores. And the work that they had done, the contractors that they had done, as per the work's progress, the bill of little over 17 crores proposal came. I was to release, but one fine day, there was an ultimatum that on or before this payment should be given or we will agitate. So that is our functioning. If contractors give an ultimatum for releasing of funds, I think there will be a very bad precedent.
ILB to foreign tourists and domestic tourists. 50 rupees for 15 days, 100 rupees for 1 month. We have not implemented that for 90 days. It is now going on that 15 days and 30 days.
Deputy Secretary.
Morning. My 8-year-old son was asking me, Daddy, why we don't have an airport? I said, we have an airport. But he said, no. In our state capital. So I said, we're working on, and it will be taken up very soon. And he said, very good. I think I got a very benchmark there. The point which I wanted to raise here is, I know this is a central subject, but it concerns the state as a whole, and it concerns the deprivation of the state, and it concerns the neglect that the center has shown to the state. Because why should Nagaland alone be left out for not having an airport in the state capital? Deputy Speaker, sir, today, now 60 years of statehood, we have seen that a lot of national events are taking place, and even our tourism sector, Hornbill Festival that we celebrate, and the year-long various tribal festivals that are being celebrated, and besides so many other international events that are been taking place, we find that we do not have an airport in the state capital. And this is nothing but purely a deprivation of the state of Nagaland. Every state in India ought to have an airport, and here my point is, yes, though it is not a subject matter of the state, but whether the minister in charge have raised such an issue when there has been an all-India conference of the ministers telling that specifically that Nagaland has been deprived, neglected, and it has to be taken up. Because it should not concern the cost, but it should concern that the Naga people deserve to have an airport in the state capital. So I just wanted to hear from the minister's concern.